far as we know, there was only one Genesis. Let's go back then and imagine, at some point there was a conversion of inanimate to organic molecules, comprising elements such as carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. These are the traditional elements of what we call organic chemistry.
I'm hot as flames at the time of the Big Bang. My first verse burst changed the scientific game. Burn my name in the membrane of your brain to explain how the universe became, was arranged, and remains. I'm godlike, rock mics, star bright as spotlights. North and South Pole flow bars colder than Klondikes. What I write describes the elements that define life. Periodic tables just label my greatest highlights. I'm the volatile molecules and the follicles of fossil fuels that make all of this possible. Plausible, probable, I blow atomic phenomenal. My hip-hop building blocks help connect the dots like dominoes. I'm like the scientist, I in his environment, hunt for enlightenment like a hungry, lean and mean lioness. My rhymes are ballistic, highly prolific, precise like statistics, so scientific. The best scientists gather to analyze something puzzling. Studied my lyrics and dissected all its subtleties. When I entered the building, they all applauded suddenly, concluding I was the greatest scientific discovery since every scientific discovery. Structurally and summary, nothing is ever touching me. The physics of my lyrical flows, written so stunningly, it reinvented how science was presented publicly. Bang! So scientific. Do my bang. So scientific. Explain. Scientific. Big bang. Dropping science like I'm Marley Marin, Craig G Alliance with rigor in alignment with other scientific-minded communities. My findings fluently explain life beautifully, truthfully, soon to be in textbooks for all of you to see. Musically, my identity's lyrical chemistry, visual wizardry, the epitome of fluidity. Brilliantly, honestly, my autobiography chronologically copies my biological properties. My rhyming prevalence is definite evidence. I ain't rapping, I'm running experiments, measurements, images, elements of a theorist. The smartest, hardest working astrophysicist equivalent. The gravity of how I hold it down like gravity is actually catastrophe if you test it haphazardly. I'm naturally vivid, practically liquid, rapidly flow, acidic, so scientific. The best scientists gather to analyze something puzzling. Studied my lyrics and dissected all its subtleties. When I entered the building, they all applauded suddenly, concluding I was the greatest scientific discovery since every scientific discovery. Structurally and summary, nothing is ever touching me. The physics of my lyrical flows, written so stunningly, it reinvented how science was presented publicly. Bang! So scientific. Do my bang. So scientific. Explain. Scientific. Big bang.
Challenging question you could ever ask in a scientific inquiry is, what is the origin of life? And it's challenging whether or not the question involves life. For an obvious reason, nearly everything we ever studied already exists.
The best scientists gather to analyze something puzzling. Studied my lyrics and dissected all its subtleties. When I entered the building, they all applauded suddenly, concluding